Have you ever unwrapped a chocolate bar, took one bite, and felt like the world suddenly became better? That's the magic of chocolate. It calms us when we're sad. It celebrates with us when we're happy. And sometimes, it even says what words can't. But wait. Have you ever wondered, where did chocolate come from? Who first discovered this taste that the whole world now loves? Let me take you back. Not just years, but thousands of years. Into the heart of the ancient jungle. Where chocolate was not candy, but a sacred mystery. Long ago, before factories, wrappers, and sweet bars, there lived the Olmecs, one of the earliest civilizations in Central America. They were the first to discover a magical fruit hidden deep inside the rainforest. The cacao pod. Inside this colorful fruit were small brown beans, bitter in taste, but powerful in meaning. These cacao beans were crushed and mixed with water and spices to make a thick, dark drink. It wasn't sweet. It wasn't for kids. It was called Xocolatl, meaning bitter water in the Aztec language. But this drink was not just a drink. It was a symbol of the gods. The Mayans and Aztecs believed that cacao was a divine gift from the heavens. Only royalty, priests, and warriors could drink it. They used it in sacred rituals, wedding ceremonies, and even funeral prayers. But that's not all. Cacao beans became so valuable, they were used as money. Yes, in the Aztec market, you could buy a rabbit for 10 cacao beans. Or a servant for 100. Chocolate was currency. It was power. It was holy. But then, the world changed. In the 1500s, a Spanish explorer named Hernán Cortés reached the land of the Aztecs. He saw gold, temples, warriors. And he saw them drinking this strange dark liquid. He didn't understand it at first, but he took cacao beans back to Europe. And there everything changed. Europeans tasted the bitter drink, and didn't like it. But then they added sugar, milk, and vanilla. And suddenly, it became a luxury. A drink for queens and kings. A symbol of wealth and celebration. In Europe, chocolate was no longer spiritual, it was fashionable. Royal courts in France and Spain served it in golden cups, wearing silk robes, sipping slowly. Some believed it gave strength, others believed it cured sadness. One thing was certain, chocolate was powerful. And the world wanted more. So what happened? To meet the growing demand, cacao plantations were created in South America, the Caribbean, and Africa. But the truth behind the sweetness was bitter. Millions of African slaves were forced to work in these fields. Under the sun, under the whip, without rest. Just so Europe could taste its new obsession. Chocolate became part of colonialism. A tool of pleasure for the rich, and pain for the poor. But the journey didn't stop there. In the 1800s, with the rise of machines and innovation, chocolate was no longer just a drink. In 1847, a man named Joseph Fry created the first solid chocolate bar. Then came Cadbury, Nestlé, and Hershey. Names that are now part of every child's memory. Chocolate became affordable. It became a part of life. Birthdays. Valentine's Day. Gifts. Celebrations. Even apologies. One simple bite, and memories are born. But let's not forget where it began. Today, we enjoy chocolate in cakes, drinks, candies, and ice cream. But it started as a bitter drink, worshipped by warriors, guarded by kings, and traded like gold. And still, it holds the power to heal, to connect, to surprise, and to love. So the next time you eat a piece of chocolate, pause. Close your eyes. And remember, you're not just tasting sugar and cocoa. You're tasting 5,000 years of human history. A story of mystery, of war, of empire, of invention. And of something so pure it touched the heart of the world. Chocolate is not just food. It is a feeling. It is a journey. It is a gift.